Hi, I'm Mike Thompson. I'm the director of the Dare to Dream program, the Glockner Dare to Dream program. That's an entrepreneurial program. It's based on a Shark Tank type pitch. This is our 4th year that we've been involved with this. In the first 3 years, we've seen growth. First year, we had about 100 students. Second year, it was 200 students. Last year, we started off with about 400 to 500 students. Our sponsorship has grown in the same way. As a matter of fact, last year, we had $33,200 in sponsorship money. All that money was awarded to our students and our teachers. And we look forward to this coming year, what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, our goal for this coming year will be $40,000 in sponsorship money. Some dates to remember as you go into this program. We'll be looking for letters of commitment by November 1st. We'll be having our Ohio semifinal on February 28th, 19. It's hard to think of February, cold weather this time of year, middle of summer, but that would be our Ohio semifinal. Our final is on March 19th. Now, both the semifinal and the final will have 13 teams that are invited to that. Both the semifinal for Ohio and the final is held here at Shawnee State. Today we're filming this at the Glockner Center, a beautiful facility, and Dr. Kurtz will be talking about that and how Shawnee State, the Glockner Center, and Entrepreneur is tying in together. This competition includes Ohio in the counties of Lawrence, Scioto, Pike, Gallia, Jackson counties, Kentucky, Lawrence, Boyd, Greenock, Carter counties, and in West Virginia we'll be looking at the Huntington area that's going to be involved. There's some rules that you need to apply. And you really don't have to remember everything I'm saying because you can go to our website and we'll have that information out for you. And you can see all the information and the guidelines are there. This is open to all high school levels from freshmen to seniors. A team consists of a minimum of 3 people up to a maximum of 5 people. They do a 5-minute Shark Tank type pitch, and it's very much time constrained. We make sure that you stay on track with that. You use a PowerPoint, you'll find that within our website also, and you must follow those guidelines very specific. There's no embedding in your PowerPoint, there's no additions to that. You use the PowerPoint, and all 5 people or all 3 people within your team have to participate. You use a written summary that's going to be sent to the judges ahead of time. You'll find in your guidelines, it talks about specifically what those guidelines are going to be for your written summary. Teams are permitted to use visual aids as a good example to show what they're trying to do. When they do their pitch, they stand before a panel of judges that we select that are business people and academics that come in and judge. With our website that you can go in there, you will be able to find this video, you'll be able to find YouTube from last year, what all the presentations were about. As a matter of fact, we'll have that video for you of what's going to happen with that. We'll work directly with you. Mick Fossen, the Associate Director, is here today too. On the website you can find our contact information. Mick and I will come directly to your schools and work with you, help you prepare your program. We'll set up into a semifinal within the school to help you select who will be coming to the semifinals and then into the finals. We welcome you to the Dare to Dream program for 2018-2019. It's going to be the biggest and the best program we've ever done. We really invite you to be involved. Now I'm going to introduce President Kurtz from Shawnee State.
Hi there, I'm Rick Kurtz, the president of Shawnee State University. And you know, when I first heard about Dare to Dream, my first thought was, of course, what a wonderful name. You know, Dare to Dream, it immediately gets your curiosity and what is it all about? And so I had probably my biggest opportunity to really participate last year when we had the competition. We hosted it here at Shawnee State University, and I had the privilege of being invited as a judge. It was just a wonderful experience. Fantastic students, they did great pitches. The competition was outstanding. The caliber of the students' pitches, just really very impressive. And I would say that's for the tri-state area, certainly for Ohio, that's a wonderful thing because we have some real challenges when it comes to entrepreneurship and innovation across our region. Unfortunately, if you look from the standpoint of entrepreneurship, with regards to the tri-state region, we come in at or near the bottom with regards to the 50 states. we have a real, what we could call a shortage of innovation and creativity. Not that we don't have a shortage of Yankee ingenuity. We have lots of that. But the innovation and creativity that really drives the 21st century knowledge economy. So Dare to Dream really, particularly at the high school level, is the real glue for this region that helps bring that together and provides that opportunity. Now at the university level, Shawnee State University, we've joined a group here, and we'll call it an innovation network, and our contribution to it is basically the formation of this beautiful facility we're in today, the Cricker Innovation Hub. And this hub, which will soon be opening, will be a center, a place to come together for basically what's known as a maker space for people who have a creative idea, a concept, but don't know where to go with it. Say, what can I do with this idea? How can I potentially prototype it? How can I get startup money? How can I, if possible, commercialize it? How can I network? How do I develop a business plan? And when I finally get all those things together, what if I need some space for a week, 6 months, a year? Where can I set up shop? That's really what the Cricker Innovation Hub is all about. It provides the resources, the training, the workshops to really help go that next step. So we'll call it part 2 of Dare to Dream. But opening it up beyond high schoolers, of course, to college students, to alums, to community members and partners across the region. And so that's really what we want to do, and it's fantastic to see this creation of what I call this seamless entrepreneurial pathway for our young people, for our students, and for our community members. So I really hope many of you as students, get your creative juices going, put on your thinking caps, and just let the ideas fly. See what you can come up with, and dare to dream with all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, President Curtis. I'm going to introduce Tim Glockner. The Glockner family has been our title sponsor for the last 3 years, and hopefully will be for the 4th year. Tim.
Hi, I'm Tim Glockner with the Glockner family of dealerships, and let me tell you why we are involved and why you should be involved. We're involved because we're heavily invested in all of these river cities. We've got auto dealerships and insurance companies and oil companies in all these cities, and we live here, we work here, and we want to see good things happen. We're invested here, and we're counting on this region to do well so that we can keep this thing going. Why you should be involved is because it's fun, it's an easy way to make some cash, and think your way from concept to actually starting your own business. So there's been a mindset that we need to change, and it is changing, I believe, over the years, that the steel mills are gone and all the big companies have left town, and the internet is going to take down small businesses and the bypass, and I've heard it all, but we've been here 170 years, we're doing very well, and so are a lot of other people, and I think that you should get involved at an early age and think about how you can take control of your future and create something. Instead of just being a consumer, be a creator. Create jobs and employ people instead of looking for someone else to do something for you. The other thing is, I know this video is going pretty long, so I'm going to guess that most students have tuned out about 3 minutes ago. So I'm talking to the administrators and the teachers. Please encourage these kids to get involved. There's no risk here at this point. We need to encourage them to think their way from here to there, have fun with this program, and eventually they're going to take a real risk and start a business, and that's what this is all about. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim. One thing I wanted to mention about this program is the $33,200 that we have in sponsorship money from last year, that went to the students. Nick Fossen will be coming up in a few minutes, and I'm sure he'll bring up that his Kentucky team last year came in first place. He had 3 young ladies that walked away with over $6,000 of cash. Matter of fact, in the last 2 years, the same 3 girls have won well over $10,000 in cash in this program. One of the teachers that I have with me today is Nate Klein. Nate is from Portsmouth High School. He's been involved in the program all 3 years, and he's going to talk to you about what that means to the students and what it's meant to him in his school. Thank you, Nate.
Thanks, Mike. My name is Nate Klein. I'm a teacher at Portsmouth High School. I teach business, entrepreneurship, and personal finance. I make Dare to Dream part of a class project with my students. Just like anything else, when my kids hear about it, they're like, oh, I don't want to do something. But once we get into it, they learn that it's not just something and it's just not just work. It's something that I think is a great tool to help them think. I use it for my students to reinforce financial literacy standards for my classroom and reinforce marketing, business management, and finance. But again, teaching my kids to think outside of the box, problem solving, and like Mike comes in and tells my kids how do you make $1 and turn it into 2 and turn it into 3. So once we get that, our kids really buy into it and at the end of the day really enjoy it. So I'm going to continue using it in my classroom. What does it mean for my kids and success stories? I've had different kids come back and say, Mr. Klein, I didn't really want to do it, but now I'm really glad we did. I had a group of students say, we created a environmentally friendly soap. And they went on and tried to make connections that they made through Dare to Dream to continue to market that. I've had someone say, I'm going to take this idea and I'm going to go to school and try to perfect it at Shawnee State with gaming. I've had a student just simply say, I'm going to save my money that I won and use it for college. That's a success for me. I've had a student say, we had mock interviews at school and say, I didn't have the confidence to talk to somebody, but I went up and dared to dream and sat before these judges, and now I have confidence. So many things come out of our Dare to Dream program outside of business ideas that I'm very proud of and again want to continue. None of it can be possible without several partners, Shawnee State, Mike Thompson, Nick Folsom, Glockner's, and our school, Portsmouth City School. So it's a total team effort. I'm going to turn it back over to Mike and encourage your participation next year.
Thank you, Nate. 3 years ago, we had Tech North Ohio and Tri-State Angel Investment Group challenge us with how to create more deal flow within our Tri-State area. In other words, new business ideas. And we sat down and started thinking about that. We thought, well, we need to start at the high school level. And once we had that challenge before us, Nick Folsom from the Kentucky side, we got together, and basically that's where the program came from. Yeah, Nick has been closely associated with the program. He's the associate director, and I invite him to come up and talk about the program.
Thank you, Mike. You made me bring notes because you didn't want me to talk too long. So this is for your protection, not my memory. You know, our region's culture has been get out of school, get out of a job. At Armco, Ashland Oil, Detroit Steel, International Nickel, and so on. But do you notice anything about those names? Yep, they're not here anymore. They're gone. So we need to change that culture. We've got to include innovation, entrepreneurism in our culture, and we're doing just that. Dare to Dream is leading that effort. The Cricker Center, physical evidence that we're making that change. The Tri-State Angel Investment Group is more evidence. We started one fund with over $1 million. We invested that money. The guys came and said, let's do another fund. So we're starting our second fund with the Tri-State Angel Investment Group. So we are making changes. We need innovative entrepreneurs, and that's where the students come in. We want them to fill the center. We want them to create businesses that are investable. Dare to Dream's a great start, a great way to start your journey into entrepreneurism and innovation. Evidence that it's working, we had 400 students involved last year. That's a lot. And on a personal, one-on-one basis, I received a note from one of our leading entrepreneurs of Kentucky about how much she appreciated the program, how much it meant to her personally, and it taught her entrepreneurism and innovation. So it's working, and we're looking forward to making it even better.
Thank you. All the information about the Dare to Dream program you can find at the website Dare to Dream Tri-State. Do that on your search engine on your computer, and you'll find all the information. Now we're going to switch off from our recording here. We're going to watch some YouTube of last year's first and second place team. So we invite you to join us on YouTube. Thank you.